So, as the brief was talking about how fintech companies can get finance, and I guess putting the backdrop of what's happening within the larger debt and equity markets, and then talking, I guess, a little bit about how that equity is being deployed, where we're seeing it being deployed, and how much liquidity there is in the market, and then also how companies are balancing a mix of equity and debt alongside to help fuel their growth and accelerate a bit faster. But that was a predominant focus, and I guess given the wide-ranging remit of FinTech, a lot of the presentation was focused on FX remittances because it's just one of those subsectors that is getting a lot of traction. There's a lot of investment going in, and I guess what we're seeing and how these companies scale. So we were born as a bank in 1982, so just over 35 years ago in the Valley, where we've been hugely successful in the US. I think we have a 60% market share now in the US, and we landed in the UK probably about 11 years ago, got our banking license 6 years ago, and so in that time we've achieved something like a 30% market penetration in the UK market. And so, yeah, I guess all our people are super passionate about the space, and it makes it easier to work with companies that are similar, like-minded. I guess it's interesting. FinTech is all-encompassing now. You're looking at software that supports banks, you're looking at RegTech, compliance software, and then you've got the bank disruptors, and then, like you say, you've got blockchain and crypto. And obviously blockchain as a technology is really, really interesting, and then you can see how it will be disruptive going forwards. And I guess the two blockers that need to be unblocked are, one is on the regulation, certainly on cryptos, and secondly is on, for me, I guess scale, is how can these companies scale, and is there the level of quantum computing required to support the growth of all the companies, and to make sure that, I guess to the point of the Barclaycard, is how does it become frictionless, and the speed is there. But in terms of, everybody is pushing towards frictionless, whether it's B2B, B2C, and I think companies that are focused on that customer experience are probably set in a very, very good position. FinTech World Forum 2018, I think the quality of the speakers have been excellent, and the debate between the speakers I think is fantastic. And to draw the volume and quality of attendees, and certainly meeting some of the guys afterwards, very, very diverse in terms of geographical reach, in terms of background, in terms of what they're trying to do. And so everyone's obviously vested in the FinTech industry, and certainly the capital's flowing that way. And so I think you guys are in a really good space.